Is Clover really going to choose ally? Hello everyone, my name is FlightlessBird. This is your story-based game channel. And this is our blind let's play of Virtue Last Reward, in which we are going to end up betraying Clover this time. In our last episode, we allied with her, and she actually allied back, which totally shocked everyone, I think. I don't think anyone would have believed she would have pressed ally here. And yeah, I don't know what to think about that. But we are going to betray her for the purpose of completionism. I really don't want to do this because I know she's going to pick ally, or at least she did in the other version. And I kind of feel dirty by doing this, but we need to. By the way, welcome to Virtue Last Reward version 1.2. My PlayStation said it updated this game today. I don't know what the update was. I'm kind of afraid to find out because I don't want to hit any spoilers. And we haven't seen any bugs in the game. You know, between this game and 999, don't forget this game is a package of 2 games basically. So I don't know what the update did, but we're just gonna continue to go forward. Now, I did say that I think this is a trap. I think this is gonna have a game over no matter what we do. And the reason is because as soon as the store is open, most likely Dio is gonna do the exact same thing he did last time, which is go straight for the number 9 door. The door ground open. The door ground open. And I still understand that word ground there. That's such a weird word for me. The door opened and I stepped out. All around me, other AB rooms were disgorging their occupants. Now that's a good word, disgorging.
Wait! Dio!
Yeah, he's going straight for the 9 door. Nothing changed. Fi's voice echoed hollowly across the room. I followed her eyes to the number 9 door. And to Dio. Dio. No. I shook my head. I had to get to that door.
What are you doing, Dio?
No, he's going to try and open it.
Damn right I am.
Why don't we tie this guy up? Like, you remember earlier in the playthroughs, someone was like, oh, if you chose betray, then we would tie you up, right? So you wouldn't have the chance to, you know, cause any harm. Why don't we tie this guy up when we had the chance? Fi, why didn't you knock this guy out when he had the chance? You knew he was going to do this.
But the results...
Like I need to wait for that.
Ah. Dio's BP was at 6. His opponent was Luna, and she is... well, she is as she is.
Aww. Thank you for putting it like that, though. That was very sweet.
Her vote would have defaulted to ally.
All he had to do was pick betray.
And he'd have 9 points, right?
Excellent answer. I hope you remember to show your work.
But Fi was Dio's partner.
And her BP was the same as Dio's. That means she has 9 now as well.
Exactly. It was 9 the moment we stepped out of the AB room.
Why? Why didn't you stop Dio from choosing betray?
You got the wrong idea, old man. This wasn't just my decision. We both decided to vote this way.
Is that true?
Yeah. I didn't have a choice.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. I hate it when people say that. Oh, I didn't have it. You always have it. You always have a choice. And that's just an excuse when you say something like that.
You didn't? Because of you, Luna's BP is -1.
So, what? She's gonna die again?
Don't say that, you piece of...
Zero can pump all the poison he wants into her. It's not gonna make a difference now.
And her bracelet's off her arm anyway. We saw it, so it's not like he can pump poison into her. But stop talking about her like that.
Besides, her bracelet's already fallen off.
Okay, yeah, you just said what I just said.
You...
Then why did you try and stop Dio, Fi?
Come on, Demyoji, punch him in the face.
I believe I heard you cry out, wait, as he headed toward the number 9 door.
Are you planning to wait for the rest of us? Did you just want to get your BP up to 9 to reduce your own risk?
Sorry, but no. The only reason I stopped Dio is because I needed to know what someone else voted.
Someone else?
But that would be...
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
Now, we never actually saw this the first time.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
This time we can actually see the votes. Betray ally. Ally, ally. Betray. She did ally. Son of a... I still can't believe she chose to ally.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
No. You betrayed me, Sigma.
All the dots. I'm sorry, Dots, but we gotta do this for purposes of completionism. It's not my fault. I didn't have a choice. Wait a second. Did I just say that when people say that, they're just making an excuse? And, yeah. I didn't have a choice.
Why?
What other choice did I have? Exactly. See, Sigma and I are on the same page.
To keep your promise, you jerk! You liar! You're a coward! You don't care about anybody but yourself! All you wanted was to get out of here!
Ouch. Man, that hurts. But it's so true. I can't help but think, yeah, I think I did say these exact same words to someone before.
You're horrible! I hate you!
Wait a minute. Just listen to me for a second. Whatever I did, Dio and Pi were going to get 9 BP. The door would have opened whether I had 9 points or not.
So? All that means is that you picked Betray because you didn't want to get left behind.
No, that's not it. How could we know if they would go get help once they escaped? I can trust Pi, but Dio is different. I didn't know what Dio might do to Pi after they went through the door. What if he turned out to be Zero Senior? So if I figured that if they were going to escape anyway, I should go with them and make sure they...
Is that it? Is that your excuse?
Yeah, that's a load of garbage, Sigma. I'm on Clover's side on this one. Can we, like, switch protagonists for just a few minutes? Because I feel kind of wrong right now.
Liar! Liar! You're just like Dio! You're a coward!
All the dots. Oh, she's so true dots. All the dots. All the you lying, traitorous bastard dots. All the dots. Oh, you're right. I am dots.
Whatever. Just fine. I was stupid to trust you.
Clover, all the dots. All the get the heck out of here, dots. I heard it clang and turned. You know, I hate to jinx myself, but I think we may actually see what's beyond the number 9 door.
Sorry. I went ahead and opened it.
What if it's another puzzle room? Like another escape room? You remember in the original 999, there was an escape room beyond the Q door, actually.
Gonna have plenty of time to watch soaps on the outside, so I didn't feel like I needed to stick around to see how this little drama played out.
Dio!
Dio!
All right, lady and gentlemen, shall we?
All the dots. All the dots.
Why so serious?
Wow, why so serious? Was this game made before or after the Dark Knight movie? Because I just got a mental image of Heath Ledger playing Dio in this game.
This really isn't the time for hesitation. You both crossed a line you weren't supposed to cross. You betrayed your friends. Am I right? I'm right.
Oh, shut up.
But you didn't have a choice, did you? You had to survive. Isn't that the way an animal thinks, though? Don't get me wrong. I see the logic, but it's kind of animal logic. Still, You made your bed.
And what about you? You pompous little prick.
Now you gotta lie in it. If you're gonna be an animal, be an animal. Own it. The losers, the weak, throw them away. That's how nature works, my friends. That's life at its most pure. You get me? Now come on, hurry up and...
Nine seconds.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Well, stay if you want. No skin off my back. Anyway, I'm out. Peace.
Wait! God damn it, Dio!
Temyoji leapt forward. Dio fake left, then dashed right, slipping around Temyoji and through the door.
3, 2, 1, 0. The number 9 door is closing.
Bye? Sigma?
Let's go, Sigma!
But
Shut up! Just do it!
I looked at her, slightly confused. But before I could respond, her hand closed around my arm like a vice, and she hauled me bodily through the open door. We're on the other side. Look at this. Beyond the number 9 door.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the Nonary game. Thank you for your participation.
Sigma! Phi! Dio! Open up! Open this goddamn door!
Temyoji's voice was muffled by the thick steel, but I could still hear his desperation and anger. I tried to ignore it. Going up? You know, this may be the episode where we get some answers. But knowing the Nonary Games, probably just get more questions. So interesting to note, the platform had to go up to get to this door.
Alrighty then. Here we are.
Is that a hallway?
Only one way to find out.
Just as Phi had guessed, on the other side of the door was a wide hallway. Unfortunately, it seemed to stop in a dead end. It took only a second to find a familiar-looking door on the left side of the hallway. We opened it and stepped inside. All the dots. All the what's gonna happen now dots. Wait a second. This is the PEC room. We're in the PEC room. Oh.
This must be the prep room.
I think I searched this place with Dio and Luna.
Well, this is probably just another one that looks like it. You really think you would have been able to get to something on the other side in the number 9 door?
Hold up. You know about the one on floor B2?
Yeah. I visited with Temyoji when we were looking for Quirk.
Huh.
So you know that the pressure in here is a lot higher than the pressure outside?
What?
Oh, you didn't.
What are you talking about?
Didn't I just say what I'm talking about? The air inside this facility is kept at a higher pressure than the air outside. Apparently, they're doing it to keep the virus from getting in. If you're leaving, you have to lower the pressure until it matches what's outside. This room is where you prepare for all of that. See those suits over on the wall? They keep you from getting infected once you're outside. You have to put one on before you can go into the pressure exchange chamber downstairs.
How do you know all that?
Luna told me.
Really? Wait, why did Luna know all that?
Apparently, it was all in a manual she found in a room we searched.
Whoa, wait, go back. You said there's some kind of mysterious virus out there?
Well, I wouldn't say it's mysterious. I think it's that Radical 6 thing Alice was talking about. Don't quote me on that, though.
That sounds bad.
Well, we've come this far. We can't turn back now. Let's get those suits on and head outside.
No argument here. Let's do it.
We climbed into the protective suits in silence, then headed down to the pressure exchange chamber. Now I thought this would be a really fast ending, but... as usual, I'm very wrong when it comes to this game. With a quiet hum, the process began. I could hear the soft hiss of air leaving even through my helmet. There was nothing to do until it finished, but wait. Then, out of nowhere, Dio spoke up.
I never thought I'd succeed so easily.
It took me a moment to realize his voice was coming from the speaker in my helmet. Apparently, the radio was designed to activate automatically. Succeed so easily. Well, we know he needed to come in to kill the woman for some strange reason. We never understood why. You mean getting out of here?
You're thinking too small. I guess I can tell you who I really am.
Ooh.
What?
You see, the thing is, I'm a hero.
You know what they say in literature, right? The best villain thinks himself to be the hero of his own story. Yeah.
I was sent here from far away to save mankind.
All the dots. All the disbelieving dots. All the dots. All the agreeing with you in the disbelieving dots.
What? Too surprised to speak?
Dio? I think maybe you should calm down a bit.
We were all excited to be getting out of here, but...
Oh, never mind. You're clearly too small-minded to understand.
We were still going back and forth when the quiet hiss of air escaping slowed. And stopped. A door at the end of the room slowly ground open. Oh, this door finally opens! So where are we? That's the question I want to know. Are we in Nevada? Are we on the moon? Are we in Mars? We walked through to find ourselves in a nearly identical room. After 2 more decompressions, the last door finally opened. Where are we? I stepped outside and gasped. A dark landscape like none I'd seen lay spread out before me. I couldn't help but stare. Wow, what the heck?
Looks like a desert.
I can see that. The question is, which desert?
I don't know. I can tell you what day it is, though.
Huh?
Look, the moon's red. See?
So?
This must be a total lunar eclipse.
Oh yeah, I remember you talking about that in the lounge.
During a total lunar eclipse, the moon is entirely covered by the Earth's shadow. That doesn't mean the moon just disappears or turns black, though. It actually reflects light that's passed through the Earth's atmosphere. But this makes it appear to be red. Essentially, what's happening is that the moon is reflecting the sunset.
All the dots. All the moon is red dots. Wait, so this means it's December 28th?
Do you remember when the next total lunar eclipse was going to happen?
Yeah, December 28th, 2028, right? December 31st, yeah. So New Year's Eve. So this is only 6 days after we were captured? That's what the magazine said, at least.
Well, there you go.
So today is December 31st. Wait, if I got grabbed this morning, Then that means I've been here for 6 days?
Looks like it.
All the dots. All the 6-day dots.
We should get to the nearest town.
Okay, and where would that be?
There has to be one around somewhere. Even deserts have some towns, whether they're in the Mojave, Sahara, or Gobi. It's not what I'm worried about, though.
What are you worried about? All the dots. All the dots.
Forget it. Doesn't matter right now.
It matters quite a lot, actually. Oh, come on. Tell me. I'm curious now. Impossible as it may seem, could have sworn I heard her frown.
I'm worried about whether or not there are any survivors. If Alice was right about the virus.
Are you saying humankind may be extinct? All the dots. What the heck? No way. That's impossible. A whole species can't just die out in 6 days. That's...
I hope it's not the case, of course, but there's the possibility.
Something's not right here. All the dots. All the something's not right dots. I mean, if the virus did hit Earth, how do we never know about the virus if we've only been captured 6 days? I mean, I've been under the impression that we were in some sort of cryostasis and we woke up like 100 years in the future or something. I don't... You remember when I said earlier about maybe we'll get more answers or maybe we'll just get more questions? I think I'm getting more questions.
Whatever. We should get moving. There's still 4 people stuck in there, including Quark. We need to find help and come back for them.
All the dots. Okay, I agree with those dots. Okay. I turned to take a step. What? There was a rough crackle over the radio, and the sound of someone falling. I turned back around to see Fi on the ground. Hey! Are you alright? What happened? I ran over and helped lift her back up. She fumbled for a second, then clambered to her feet.
Where are we?
Whew. For a second there, I thought Dio killed her. Her voice was low and rough. Huh?
Ah, I see. This timeline.
This timeline. What is going on with Fi? So... Timeline? She didn't respond. I was about to begin a more irate line of questioning when she suddenly grabbed me by the shoulders.
Hey, where's Dio?
Did Dio? Oh, yeah, I haven't seen him since we got out. I'm sure he was with us when we left.
Shit. We need to split up and find him.
Why?
Because he needs to tell me something. Why are you asking me this?
All the dots? All the because I'm curious dots? What?
Don't tell me you forgot. Wait, maybe not. He must not have made this jump.
What is going on? She wasn't making any sense.
Damn it. Look, forget about that. Just find Dio. I'm going over to that hill. So you take the other direction.
Oh, okay. But she'd already taken off without waiting for my answer. I watched her for a few moments confused before turning and heading off to look for Dio myself. All the dots. All the where did Dio go dots? Dang it. Don't see him anywhere. Where the heck that guy go? By the way, these would be awesome like thumbnail pictures, but I try to make it a policy not to use any thumbnail pictures that like spoil something or the story. And I've been trying my best to not have that happen. So my thumbnails may not be as evocative as someone else's, but I try to make sure I do the best I can to keep the spoilers as minimal as possible. I was looking around, trying to decide where to go next when I heard them. The signal must have degraded, but I could still make out a few words.
What the hell are you doing? Answer me, Dio.
What the heck are you doing? Answer me, Dio. Their voices were cutting in and out, but I'd heard that last word clear as day. Dio. Sounded like Fi had found him. I spun around and took off in her direction.
Is that a transmitter?
Is that a transmitter? Transmitter.
See.
I see.
Phone home,
Phone... Something phone home.
Bet free souls anxious from you.
What? Freedom's souls?
How do you know that?
How the heck do you know that?
I know everything about you. I know you're the Myrmidons.
I know you're the Myrmidons. Now, we said before that the Myrmidons were an ancient Greek force who were like the strongest of the strongest. We also found a dagger that had the word Myrmidon in it. And we also know that Dio killed the woman with the Myrmidon dagger. So that's not... But how does Fi know? Fi knows everything, right? She knows everything. Must talk about Fi. The transmission was getting clearer. I had to be getting closer.
Never mind that. I need to ask you something.
I need to ask you something.
What's the password for the number 0?
What's the password for the number 0? Is that door? But we didn't see a number 0 door. Number 0.
The hell, you man?
I'm no man.
How the hell can you crack jokes right now?
You haven't given me my answer. What's the deactivation code?
All the dots. All the... How do you know there's dots? All the dots. All the... Let's move faster dots.
Hey, what are you... Stop!
Move faster. Move faster. Move faster. Darn it. That did sound good. I sped up and quickly crested the hill in front of me. There they were. You know, one thing is, we're not seeming to like bouncing up and down. We're actually running. So that makes me think that we may actually be on a desert on Earth. Because if we were on Mars or the moon, wouldn't we like bounce? But then again, I may be thinking too much into that. Stop! I went down the hill as fast as I could, half running, half gliding, sliding. With the suits on, I couldn't tell who was who, but I had to stop them. All the dots. All the what's going on dots. Huh. I clambered to my feet, slightly winded from my ordeal. The suit figure I'd slammed against lay on the ground next to the other one. So that would make a good thumbnail right there. But again, I don't want people to think that we escaped somehow. But yeah, I moved over to peer through the visor. Dio. His eyes were closed, almost like he was just sleeping. My tackle must have knocked him out.
Thanks. That was a close one.
No sweat. What's this transmitter you were talking about?
You heard, huh?
Yeah.
Well, it's right over there. See that briefcase-looking thing? He was trying to use that to get in touch with somebody.
Where the heck did he get it?
Probably had it hidden somewhere.
Wait, hidden? Are you saying Dio's been here before?
Yeah, probably. My guess is he came here, hid the transmitter, and then snuck into the building.
Snuck in? I wasn't quite sure what to make of that, so I decided to take a closer look at the transmitter. There was a screen on the upper part with a bunch of numbers that looked, well, like nothing. What the heck is this? Whoa, okay. I'm writing that down. Hold on. Give me just a minute. I'm going back to my page in my notebook here where I had the password for the bomb number 1. And I'm gonna write this down. What do we have? We have 78153 61098 83809 42419 and 90551. Okay. Is that some kind of phone number?
No, it's too long for that. It's 25 digits.
What is it then?
Don't know. I assume it's some kind of code, but I don't see a key to decode it with.
I heard a odd crackling noise in my helmet. It took me a moment to realize it was a voice. Dio's voice. Okay, that's a little bit creepy. What's so funny?
Sorry. You guys just had it so fucking backwards I couldn't help myself. You can't find the key to decode it? Well, no shit. The key's right in front of your face.
What?
That's the key. The message is somewhere else. You need those 25 numbers to decode it.
None of what he was saying made any sense to me. Dio, what's going on here? Who are you trying to call with this thing?
What, you don't know? At least one of you is appropriately ignorant.
All the dots. Oh, the element of Sigma knows dots.
Fine, whatever. Might as well tell you. I don't really have any reason to hide my identity now that my mission's a success. Besides, she'll probably tell you if I don't. Might as well hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
Dio shifted to put his hands behind his head, but didn't bother to get up. All the dots. All the... Will there be answers coming dots? Okay, so this is all in Dio's voice, but I'm just gonna be like normal, just like I did Tim Yoji. I belong to an organization called the Myrmidons. You've probably never heard of it, but there might be a few people out there who've heard of Free the Soul. If you haven't, well, it's a sacred religious order with over 1 million true believers. The Myrmidons are the hand of Free the Soul. We do what needs to be done to bring us closer to the new world Free the Soul promises. There are some people who might call us terrorists. Then again, from their point of view, I suppose we might be. We're trying to tear down the corrupt world they built after all. But when the sun dawns for the first time on a new world, we'll be hailed as saints, holy messengers who cleanse the filth from a dying planet. Well, only a handful of people will really become saints. Not even all of the Myrmidons will be guaranteed sainthood. First, you had to be raised with the teachings of Free the Soul from birth. Then you had to be chosen to join the ranks of the elite and achieve great things. Returning from this mission would secure my position. Free the Soul is built around the teachings of a man named Brother who founded our order many years ago. His teachings are too profound for ordinary people to understand, but you could say that the core ideas of his doctrine are to separate oneself from worldliness, to destroy greed, and to divorce the soul from the body to cleanse it. Those who follow his teaching with discipline and devotion will be reborn as a new form of human. Only this new species will be able to live in equality, in a world without war or starvation. Brother was born into a poor family. I've been told he didn't know his father, and that when he lost his mother at a young age, the only family he had was his younger brother, a boy named Left. They say Brother had a special power, and that he was able to touch the thoughts of other people and see into them. It left him constantly exposed to the filthy greed of mankind. When Brother was 16, Left was found dead. His body was covered in bruises, but the police only made a cursory investigation and quickly ruled his death as suicide. Later, Brother would find out that the killer had paid the police a massive bribe to keep the truth hidden. He burned with rage, but also found himself immersed in cold despair. Eventually, he received a divine revelation. Mankind was thoroughly corrupted by greed. They had to be purified, and a new world created. God had given Brother his mission. That was when he began to teach others the truth, and at the age of 26, he started Free the Soul. Once Free the Soul was established, he devoted his resources to research on human cloning, so that he could create the new species he'd foretold. He invited to assist him a team of scientists from a research facility in the US, and a year later, the first 10 new humans were born. Those 10 were the first generation of Myrmidons. Incidentally, I'm from the 4th generation. Our DNA comes from Left, brother's younger brother. Brother's younger brother, that's tough to say. That means that we all share a face. And we all are given the same name, Left. Some people think that's weird, but individuality seems much weirder to me. If everybody looks the same, there's no such thing as race or even individuality. With cloning, you don't even need different genders. How could you get more equal than that? Still, there's a little random deviation, and other factors can influence a clone's development. I was the best of my generation, so I was chosen to lead the Myrmidons. I was probably sent here because brother noticed the caliber of my skills. My mission was to infiltrate this facility. When I was given my orders, I thought this was going to be my chance. In all my life, I've only ever once been punished for breaking our laws. It had to do with woman. I had come in contact with someone unclean, and I was considered corrupted. Even if I was punished harshly and purified my soul, my dishonor remained. I wanted to prove my loyalty to brother, so I was determined to be successful on this mission no matter what. My entire purpose is to be part of the foundation of brother's new world. Now that I've fulfilled that purpose, for the first time in my life, I understand what true happiness is.
Oh, Holy Father, Holy Brother, Holy Master, my sacred mission is at last complete. With these two hands, mankind is saved. I am your will made flesh. In your name, I give thanks.
His voice had taken on an almost reverent tone, and as he finished speaking, he made some sort of odd sign over his chest. Bai shoved his hands away.
I don't care about your goddamn mission. You did this to us. Now we're going to...
She grabbed the rock he'd held over her only minutes ago and lifted it over her head. Fi? Oh, what are you,
Shut up!
All the dots. All the murderous intention dots?
You still haven't answered my question. I'm going to ask you one more time. What is the password for the number 0 bomb?
Ooh, the number 0 bomb. So we know about bomb number 1, and we know about bomb number 3, but not 0. A bomb?
God damn it! Didn't I tell you to shut up?
All the dots. All the, I think I'll be over here dots.
Now, tell me, what's the password?
She swung the rock down toward Dio's head.
Wait! Okay. Fine. It's not gonna do you any good, though. I completed my mission. What are you gonna do with the password at this point?
Not your problem. Just give it to me.
She plans on manipulating the timeline.
Otherwise...
All the dots. All the, she's gonna kill me dots. All the dots. All the, yeah, she's definitely gonna kill you dots. All the dots. All the, I'm so gonna kill this bastard's dots.
Fine. No skin off my back. The password for the 0 bomb is LXAQNSGDQ.
Writing this down. Password for bomb number 0 is LXA QNS GDQ. Hey, GDQ. Game's done quick. I love watching the games done quick. You know, I've talked about before, I'm not a speedrunner, but I love watching people speedrun games. It's very entertaining, and Games Done Quick usually does like this 2 times a year. They do a marathon where they speedrun games to raise money for Doctors Beyond Borders or other charities. So yeah, I found it very entertaining. Anyway, back to the game. Bai tossed the rock off to the side. Aw, you didn't kill him?
You heard that, right, Sigma?
Uh-huh.
The password. I'm going to try my best to remember it,
but I won't know if I managed to until after I make the jump.
Still more of the jump. You see, the morphogenetic field was something that we, like, reached in and picked out, but she's literally talking about jumping.
There's a chance I won't remember anything, so you need to memorize it, just in case.
I got it written down.
Got it?
I had absolutely no idea what she was talking about, but I was beginning to understand that was probably pretty important. With that in mind, I repeat this strange series of letters over and over in my head, doing my best to memorize them. LXA, QNS, GDQ. LXA, QNS, GDQ. All the dots. All the bomb number 0 code dots.
Okay. We're done with you. Let's go.
Go where?
Not sure, but I think he does. Get up.
I grabbed Dio's arm and hauled him to his feet. That's why she needed me to come. She needed me to come so that I would know the number 0 bomb code. He jerked his arm away petulantly and began to walk. Is there a city near here?
Yeah, well, not really a city, I guess. More like a shelter. Some people who survived the disaster live there.
Disaster? What disaster?
Just shut up and follow me. You can see for yourself.
I looked up. It must have been a clear night, because there were more stars than I'd ever seen before. I thought I could even see the band in the Milky Way. And in the middle of that field of stars shone the full moon. A giant red orb looming in the center of the sky. Had it always been so big? Oh, come on, game. Don't do this to me. No, don't put the credits up. Ah! Well, my friends, this has been our blind Let's Play of Virtue Last Reward. And this is what I can assume is Dio's ending. And the reason I say that is because in the other ending that we did, it was called Temyoji's ending, and it looked a lot like that, except it was Temyoji's, story. So this makes me think that this ending was Dio's ending, which means we now have completed 2 of 9 character endings, which is pretty dang cool. Well, my plan was, I was expecting this to be like a really short episode because I thought this was a trap. And in fact, what actually happened is, I don't think the flowchart lied. I think the flowchart is, you have a story, and then you have Dio's ending. And I think that's what that was. Only one way to find out, that's check it once, once all the credits roll. Yep, Dio End. How about that? Trophy earned. Behind Blue Eyes. New trophy? Excellent. Let's go ahead and save here. Let's see Dio's face appear on the screen. Any second now. And yep, there's Dio. Funnily enough, they're side by side, which I think is kind of hilarious. You know what would have been real funny is if we got the first question mark first and then the second one, and we're just like, whoa. But no, we got 3 and 4. Not so bad. Yeah, so this was a novel, and then this was Dio End. Wasteland Bomb number 0 deactivation code. And we know the first code from, was it this ending? Bomb number 1 deactivation code, yes. So we actually learned the bomb number 1 deactivation code before the actual ending. But we know the bomb number 0 deactivation code. But, I go back to, what was our original playthrough? It was here, right? It's so weird how we went all the way over here first, and now we're working our way back this direction. But here, I believe, let's see, where was it? I think it was like right here. It may have been right here. Well, I don't remember where it was, but we remember seeing a bomb, the Annihilation Bomb. like really early in our playthrough, and it was bomb number 3. And yet we only have codes for 0 and 1. So that means there's at least 2 more bombs out there that we need to decipher. All right, so my plan for the next episode is to go through this novel lock. And this will probably go really fast. I assume this is a quick end because, I mean, that's what it kind of looks like in all the others. It's either a quick end or it's a lock. And the lock is going to open up a deeper tree. But I'm probably guessing this is just going to be a game over. So we'll go through this way. We'll get this game over, which is what I'm assuming. And then we'll go back all the way through this pathway. Which means what we have to do is we have to betray whoever we went with in the infirmary. I'll have to go back and look at the infirmary episode to see who we went through the infirmary with. And then we're going to make our way down this tree. And then we're going to go all the way over here, make our way down this tree, and then our way down this tree. This tree is so complicated. I'm so glad, by the way, that they have a tree like this. Can you imagine playing this game without a flowchart? Probably go insane. Thank you so much, you guys. I love you all so much. I appreciate you guys. We did find out some answers, supposedly. There's still a lot of questions, like, are we actually in the Nevada desert? Or are we on the moon? Are we on Mars? You know, not Junpei, Sigma did say, hey, has the moon always been that big? Which makes me think maybe that's not the actual moon. Maybe that's a moon on a different planet. And maybe that's why it's red. I mean, I don't know. I know Phi told me that the moon would be red in an eclipse, but I just can't help but get the feel that I don't want to be confident in any one thing just yet because I don't think we know enough to truly understand what's going on. But come join me on the next episode. I really appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. I love you all. If you're watching for this video and you're not subscribed yet, I noticed that like 88% of people watch my videos don't subscribe to them. And they actually watch longer than the people who are subscribed, which is really weird. So if you watch this video and not subscribed yet, join us. I would love to see you on board. You know, comment down below saying, hey, this is a video that I subscribed to. I'd love to know that. And until next time, my friends, so long and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more. Also, please do not forget, you matter. You are brilliant and you are loved. And you should always remember to be true to yourself. Don't let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly feathered flightless bird. Till next time.